Hello and welcome to another CloudCAD tutorial. My name is Johnny and today I'll be walking you through how CloudCAD assesses multi-level structures, which is the parent-child canvas system that allows for multiple levels to share the same structural layout. So we're just going to get straight into it. I'm going to go down and place some columns for my structure. So the parent-child canvas system allows us to duplicate structural data across multiple floors. It stops us from having to recreate the same floor 6 times. Okay, so we're going to come here and we're going to duplicate this canvas. We are going to keep independent for now, but you're going to see us use this system very shortly. So keep independent. We have the same column arrangement, and I'm coming in with the line tool now. Now, when we're drafting in CloudCAD and we're using structural data, points are representative of columns, lines are representative of beams, and our hatch regions are representative of slabs or shell elements. So I've placed down my beams now, and I'm going to hatch this. So now that we have created our first floor, we are going to duplicate this canvas and we're going to be prompted to group this canvas. So do you want to group them together? Child canvases become annotation only and structural edits are controlled by the parent. Now, what this means is that the master canvas now has structural and geometric control over the canvases below it. So if we do want to make structural changes as well, we can change the master canvas and then that is propagated to the canvases below. So I'm just going to come in here, I'm going to duplicate these canvases here. So now we have the same floor 3 meters apart, repeated 4 times. I'll show you that you can propagate these changes to the canvases below. So this is our slab region, this is our slab thickness here. I'm going to change this to 300. I change the material to concrete, and I'm going to physically change this pattern here so you guys can see that does propagate these changes. So as I'm pressing save, I'm prompted to propagate changes to the child canvases here. I'm going to propagate those. So now we can see that all these floors have the same structural data as our master canvas. Now, if a child canvas does want to become independent, we can go ahead and remove it from its group. So this is the top floor of our building and I want to add a balcony up the top floor. What I need to do to change the geometry of this top floor is remove it from the from the master canvas. So I've gone ahead and removed it. I'm going to go in and add my balcony. I'm going to hatch this again, and I'm just going to double check that my structural data is being applied. Great, apply. Perfect. Another thing worth noting is the way that the columns are propagated between floors. So the columns are always projected downwards to the below canvases. So our columns are always going from canvas 2 down to canvas 1, canvas 3 down to canvas 2. And as you can see, the reason why we had to remove canvas 5 and canvas 1 from the parent-child canvas system is because they are structurally different and geometrically different. Now go ahead and highlighting all these, and I want to add supports as well before we go over to S3D. Another thing worth noting is before you do go over to S3D, if you press the Exporter tab, go to Elevations, you can quickly examine structural data for all your canvases. So here we can see the structural data applied to lines, points, supports. Obviously there's no supports on our canvas 2, so there's nothing to read here, and our hatches. This can be done for all the other floors as well. Examine structural data. Once you are happy with this, you can then export to S3D. So we're going to press export to S3D. We can see our model came across very nicely, and you can see how useful the master child canvas system is in CloudCAD.